Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. What makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Get up on the floor, dancing all night long. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, baby. Get up on the floor, dancing all night long. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole.
Hello, it is the bow bow. Do I have the right audio source? I think I do. Hello, it is bow. Yeah, we're bowing. Hello, bow wow wow. Let's see. Who was here? Hello, Lappy. Bow bow bow. Lappy is cute. Yes. Y and drag. Morning and happy early food and thanks week. It's like Thanksgiving or something, I think what you mean. Yeah. Wow. Thank you for lurking, Y and drag. Wow. Hello, Susa. Wow, wow, wow. How is the Susa today? Wow. Addison 5948. Hello, you're on the YouTube short. Hello, S6D. Hello, Steve GD on both of you on YouTube short. Hello, Toast is a spy. Wow, wow, wow. How are you today? It is I, the Bow Bow. Bow. Yeah, we bowing today. Happy bow. Wow. Yeah, yesterday actually, I loaded the newest version of Virtual Desktop onto my Quest. Because like I run the Quest normally offline, so I don't have the like newest version usually. But now I loaded the newest Virtual Desktop APK on my Quest, so we can have the newest version. I don't know if it actually makes any difference. Right now I'm running Virtual Desktop. I'm using the H.265 aka HVEC 10-bit with 150 megabits per second. For some reason, I don't know why, but if I run like the in-headset sharpening, it like lags the headset for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. It did it on the old version too, and it does it on the new version as well. But I'm running like the cast sharpening like before it sends the like video to the headset, so it still looks pretty sharp, and it's still running like the godlike resolution, so it looks pretty good still. Yeah, but I'm still very much waiting for the Steam frame. I really want to buy a Steam frame. Bow. Hello, Pinguttaya, bow. Yeah. Steam frame will be such a good upgrade over the Quest Pro. Hello, Paskety, bow. Pull them beans. Bow, Steam bow. Yeah, bow frame. Hello, Cisco, bow. How is the Cisco today? Bow. Hong Kong, yeah. Bow. I'm gonna jam 3 Steam frames up my ass. Bow. I don't think they're very well shaped for that kind of activity. Bow. I saw you yesterday on the Roxy Cat stream. Yeah. Roxy is really cute. I'm jealous of Roxy's voice. Roxy has a really good voice, and Bow wants to have a good voice as well. Bow. Roxy is very lovely. Yeah. Bow. 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 I found this world in my favorites list. This is like a really old world. It looks pretty nice. You can tell that it's quite old. Like, people don't really make these kind of worlds anymore, and the cloud shader is kind of weird looking. But it looks alright as a stream background. I think it looks rather nice. Bow. Hello, it's me, the Fox. Bow. It's me, the Fox is on 5 stream watch streak. Hey, that is nice. Bow. I turned on some things in the funny PC within my motherboard thing. I think it's called like food waste or something, I don't know why. And I got a lot of performance out of my big rectangle of fans that is in my computer case. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe it makes your fans run faster or something, I don't know. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. AKA turn on rebar and something else in my BIOS and GPU run fast now. Oh yeah, rebar, that will make a huge difference. Yeah. Also, on some Intel CPUs, for some reason, you need to like download NVIDIA like profile inspector thingy and then like force rebar on via there. Like turning it on in the BIOS doesn't make it actually turn on some Intel CPUs for some reason. It's kind of weird. I feel like playing craps now. What is craps? Wow. Wow. Yeah. It's a dice game they use for every casino scene where people throw dice and get sevens. How can you throw a dice and get 7 when it only has 6 sides? Or do you throw 2 dice and then one of them is a 6 and then the other one is a 1? 2 dice. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Is it like performance intensive game because you feel like playing it right now when you got your rebar enabled? Or do you just feel like playing it anyway, like for no specific reason? My headset is like feeling really weird right now on my face. It's like, I don't know why. The silicone face pad is really weird feeling right now for some reason. Oh, now my hand is doing hand things. Let me just put this controller in my like armpit and maybe it fixes itself. Oh, bye-bye. I don't know, for some reason with my Quest Pro, like if I put this controller like here, but on the opposite side obviously, like I will grab my headset and I put this controller on like here, but on the opposite side obviously, like it just loses tracking if I do that for some reason. Even though there's nothing in the way of the cameras of the controller, it just doesn't like to track if it's here, like compared to the headset for whatever reason. It's really weird. Wow. Jacob05. Hey Kaia, how are we doing today? we're doing pretty alright. I slept pretty long today. I woke up at like 11 a.m. or something. But, yeah. VR seems to work alright today. Tracking is okay. The controllers are really funky. I don't know, and I see my hands getting inside of my like body for some reason a little bit here. I don't know why that's happening exactly, but it's okay. We manage. Hi Kaya, Sleepy here. Just saying hello. Hello Brittany. Brittany cutie is cutie. Wow. I almost lost my driver license today. No, yesterday. Oh no, what did you do? Did you go speeding and something? how did you almost lose it? Wow. Did a camera flash at you or something? My dad has issues with me sleeping after 9:30 a.m. It can be like that sometimes. I feel like I might need to like recalibrate. I feel like my hip tracker is like too much forward for some reason, and it's also like weird, like I don't know. Wow. Bow bow, hello keeper, bow bow wow. I might want to like actually recalibrate really quick. Let's see. The tracker is like somewhat straight. Bow. There you go. I think that's alright. Bow. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. How is the keeper doing today? Bow. 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 I had an accident a few months ago, and I had the interview yesterday, and I had to lie quite a bit for them to keep my license. Now I'm waiting for a decision from court, and that might take up to 6 months before they make a decision. Oh no, wow. What kind of accident? Oh no, that sounds bad. Wow. At work and been awake since 5:30 a.m. yesterday. That is crazy. Wow, you should get some EPs. Wow. This is an unencrypted communication protocol. Yeah, you shouldn't talk about that. You shouldn't talk about that like that, at least. Wow. Although I don't think any judges or the police will see your message here and go after you. That is really unlikely to happen. Oh, now the hip tracker is doing funny things. Can you please go where you're supposed to be? I can't wait for flux pose. Can't wait for flux pose because then I wouldn't need to deal with these kind of fucking bad shit ass lighthouse trackers anymore. Bow. Fell asleep behind the steering wheel late at night and crashed into the guardrail. Oh no, bow. You shouldn't fall asleep. You should not drive when you're sleepy. Bow. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Don't feel eepy though. Bow. Be like Keeper, don't feel eepy. Bow, when you're driving at least. Bow. Hello Sampsalicious. Bow, 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 bow. How is the Sampsa today? Bow. Freaking Thunder Tracker has offset again and it's so annoying. Wow. Just like too much this way and too much forwards and like, wow. 10 squats. Okay, Pow Pow will do the squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bow, 8, 9, 10, bow. Doing good. About to make some macaroni with meatballs and tomato sauce and have that with some cottage cheese. Yeah, that sounds nice. Wow. I definitely do. 7:12 a.m. Sun just rose 45 minutes ago here in Florida. Yeah. Wow. Oh, what the hell? I don't know why this hip tracker is so bad. It just doesn't wanna. It just refuses to freaking track for some reason. Wow. Oh. It just don't track. It just always goes somewhere else where it's supposed to be. It is so annoying. Wow. Maybe if I take my elbow tracker and swap this elbow tracker with this hip tracker, maybe that would help. Maybe. I'm gonna try that real quick. Bear with me. I'm just gonna bow pose here for a little bit. I need to like unscrew the tracker off of my tracker strap, or rather do it for both of them. So hip tracker goes here. Yes, we swap them over. Hip tracker goes on the place of the elbow tracker here, and then the elbow tracker goes in place of the hip tracker here. We'll see if this makes any difference. It might make some difference, or it might not make any difference at all. We'll see. Wow. I doubt it helps. Doubt it helps much. But if there's a chance that it helps, it's worth a try, I guess. I really can't wait for Flux Pose. It's gonna be so much better. It's gonna be like the new standard for tracking that Lighthouse has been for like how many years now. Flux Pose is just going to take everything Lighthouse and just throw it out of the window. We will never need Lighthouse ever again when Flux Pose releases. Yeah. Maybe now we're better tracking. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it working now better. I don't know. I doubt it makes any difference at all, but it might make a difference, maybe. It does seem to be about where it's supposed to be, about at least. I've got 3 hours of sleep the last few days. Oh no, that sounds not very much. Yeah. Then I'm like, I just sleep too long. Last night I slept like 11 hours or something. Wow. Bao. Yeah. About. Yeah, I slept about 11 hours last night. It's quite a lot. I shouldn't sleep that much because then I just feel drowsy when I wake up. It's like 9 hours, like the sweet spot for me, I think. Hello, Kaiser. Bao. Let's give Kaiser a shout out. About out. About out. Yeah, bow. Hyper bow. Yeah, hippie bow. Bow bow. The longest I've ever slept in one night is 15 hours back when I was in high school. Yeah. When you're like, what would I say? Like when you're like between 14 and 25, between that age, you probably sleep the longest sleeps per night usually. Many people who are in that age group tend to sleep very long if they don't have to like have an alarm and wake up early. If they just on the weekend or just have a free day, they just sleep until noon or something. Which is basically me. I was wondering when Susa would get here. Wow, where Susa would get where? Susa is here right now in the chat. Wow, Susa is very cute. Wow. Wow. Susa been here? Yeah. Wow. Because back when I used to go to sleep around 1:30 and wake up at 5:20 every day for 3 years, except on Fridays and weekends. That sounds very little sleep. Wow. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, the Fluxpost Kickstarter will apparently start on, or they'll launch the Kickstarter when you can actually buy things there on the 29th of this month. They will have apparently 25 of each kit. Like they have the small kit and the medium kit and the large kit. The small kit has 4 trackers, and then the medium kit has I think 6 trackers, and then the large kit has 9 trackers. So they will have 25 of each kit as like an early bird sale when it launches. So 25 for first of the kits will have like some kind of discount on them when you buy them. So I don't know. I want to buy the large kit, and I want to buy it as soon as possible so I get the discount. But even if I don't get a discount, I'll still buy them just as soon as possible. Wow. Hydration has been redeemed by the Susa. Okay, Bao will do the hydration. Bowdration. I'm sorry, the camera is like somewhere quite close there, but I just get my water from here. Oh. Yeah, Bao. Hello, Bao. Bao. Yeah. Yes, back then I used to go sleep. Oh no, I read that already. And during weekends I used to sleep around 20 hours back then. That is 20 hours is like almost the whole day. Yeah. I'm a mix of both. I'm an early bird and night owl, and I kind of hate it sometimes. Yeah. For me, it's like I like to I like the feeling of being up early, but then I hate the feeling of actually getting up early. So it's like if I'm like it's really hard for me to actually get up early, but when I'm already up and I do things, I do get things done in the morning. Like I can do that, but then actually getting up from bed like really early is really hard for me. But I've been getting up since 4:30 a.m. since high school. That is very early. Wow, that is still like in the middle of the night. I would say. I would say like 5:30 or 5:20 is like the earliest you should be waking up, unless it's like one time special occasion. If you need to like get up to go to like catch a plane or something, then you can like wake up really early, like you know. I don't know. I feel like 5:20 or like 5:30 is like the earliest you should be constantly waking up at. But since I have severe ADHD and more energy in the early and late hours, that makes sense, yeah. But my sleep is screwed up. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. But wow. Wow. Wow, someone has messaged the bow on the Discord. Bow. It is just bow. Bow. Yeah. Bow bow. I used to get up at 6 a.m. when I was in high school. The school day started at 7:45 a.m. This was 2003 to 2007. Yeah, that is quite early to start the school day. For me, the earliest school days are 8 a.m. That's the earliest school days I have ever had as well, so it's not that early, but it's still very early. Especially like me having to go to the university at that early, like 8 a.m. If I would just sleep at home, I would need to get up at like 5 pretty much on the dot to be able to get there, because I need to drive there and everything. So if I have like 9 a.m. or earlier school day, I just go to my grandma's place because she lives closer to my school, like way closer. So I was just going there instead, and I sleep there, and then I go to school. So wow. I don't know, the tracker is still offset, even though I switched trackers. If I spin around, maybe it fixes itself and sees another base station. Yeah, it's closer, it's not perfect. I don't think it's ever gonna be perfect with Lighthouse. Lighthouse is just such a flawed system for tracking. It's not good, I hate it. Wow. Earlier school days I have had would start at 7:20 a.m. and I go home at 5 p.m. That is that's a crazy long school day. That's like you should get paid for doing a school day that long. That is actually pretty crazy. Now the tracker is still like, this is so weird. Like the tracker is like offset by half of the tracker's size. It's so weird. Like maybe I can show you. Wow. VR view. I put it there. Well, let me put it here. Oh no, I can't put it there because I don't have my. Now I can put it there. I show you. Here, look. So this is my VR view. And my thing is here. So if I open my thingy so that you can like see the actual tracker devices, and I look down, look at this. The tracker is like offset and it's jumping around. And, like it's supposed to be there, but it's like, I don't know. Lighthouse is just so bad. I hate it. I absolutely hate Lighthouse tracking. Wow. Yeah. Oh my, for me my day ended at like 2:30 p.m. Yeah. Looking respectful. Me looking down respectfully. Wow. Bow. Now it's again a little closer. I don't know. This would compensate us by letting us doing whatever we wanted for 1 hour during those long days. We also didn't have many classes, so we had to do something during those in-between classes. Yeah, but that's still like that's bad planning by the school, because it's still time you have to spend away from home. So if they would just have the class that's on the afternoon be switched over to closer to the morning class, then you would just go home at noon or something, or vice versa. The morning class would be switched to closer to the afternoon class, and then you go to school at like noon and then go home after noon. Yeah. 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. That is very long day. It's not like that long, but that's quite long still. That's still quite long. Wow. I had nothing to do at home, so I actually kind of enjoyed those long days. Makes sense. Wow. But I got there an hour early to goof off, rest and eat. Yeah. Wow. Bow, 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 bow. Can I grab my camera? I can't. I need to move. Bow. So I can like. I know I still have flying on. Bow. Let me rotate. There we go. And I rotate this way so the tracker is like less offsetted. It depends which direction I'm looking at, how much the tracker is offset. If I look that direction, it's more offset than when I'm looking this direction. It's really weird. Wow. They didn't give us any homework ever. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow. Wow. When I worked at the newspaper, the longest shift that I did was how was it? I did like the shortest shift was 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., which is like 6-hour shift. Then I had like like noon to 9:30 in the evening shift. That was quite long. Wow. Why's my music stopped? Wow. I think we already heard this one. Can I skip to the next one? For some reason I can't skip to the next one. Sounds like a low stress environment to me. We had assignments, but they had this policy that everything should be done before you leave school. Yeah, makes sense. Wow. I will crash at some point today, maybe. How crash? Crash into the bed, I think. When I was in the military, like, we would do, like, I was at like the simulator dev thingy, so we would do every single day, wake up at 6, I think it was 6, well it varied, but for most of the time it was 6. Sometimes it was 5:20, and then for a little while it was 7, but most of the time I think it was 6. So we would wake up at 6, we would go eat breakfast really quickly before everyone else, and then we would go to the office at 7 a.m. and then we would just be at the office, well obviously eat lunch in the middle, and then leave at 5 p.m. and go eat dinner, and then go back to the company again. And we would do that every single day, except for weekends. So yeah, it was quite long days, but it was like, I enjoyed the time between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. more than being like on the quote-unquote free time, because we had to be at the freaking company base on the free time. So like our office was kind of like at our office we were the boss and at the company base we were not the boss. So yeah, but it was still quite exhausting. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. That's not homework. I went to a different time, like I said, in the mid-2000s. Yeah. Wow. You were at high school from 21 to 24. I see. Wow. Also, the American school system is quite different from the school system we have. I don't know. High school is kind of. I guess high school is like. Is it like Lukio? I'm not really sure. How old are you when you go to high school? Wow, I don't know. You just finished. You're 20. Hello, Toivo. Wow. Suklaanakki. Wow, what is a suklaanakki? That doesn't sound very good because nakki is vego. Yeah. No, I understood it right before you said it. I understood what you meant. But at first I thought about it literally. And literally would mean a sausage covered in chocolate, which wouldn't taste very good. But then I realized what you meant. Bow. Yeah. Bow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, American school system is quite different from Finnish school system. Here we have a lukio, which is like kind of equivalent to high school, but then it's like I think high school in America is like like between yläaste and lukio, but it's like it's quite both at the same time, but then it's really neither. It's somewhere between there. Yeah, so for us, like you go to lukio when you're 16 and then it's 3 years, so you're like 19 or 20 when you finish, so it's like, yeah, I have a lot of work writing my thesis, so I will be back to deep lurking. Yeah, what are you writing your thesis about? That sounds very interesting. I'm kind of scared about writing my thesis like next year or so. It sounds very intimidating. I don't know. It sounds very difficult. But why do I not have music? Oh, now I have music again. Yeah, bow. Doesn't Finland have the most chill school schedule? Well, not really. It does. It's not like that. It's not. I wouldn't say it's chill. I would say it's probably as like same as other places, but it's like in primary school, like from first grade to the last grade of lukio, which is like, what would it be like? So primary school ends at 9th grade, and then lukio is like, it's technically like 10, 11, 12th grade, technically, is the lukio classes. So it's until 12th grade, you get like free, like the whole, you don't have like any semester payments or anything. Everything's free. So you go to school for free and you eat at school for free. Everything's free until 12th grade. You get free like the infirmary, what's it called, like the nurse at school, like the school nurse, like that's free. Like basically everything about school is free until 12th grade. And then after that you go to like university or like applied sciences university, which are kind of the same thing-ish. They're not really the same. They're kind of different. They're quite different, but it's like similar enough. But it works the same in terms of what costs and what doesn't. So going to the school itself is still free, but you need to pay for the like school healthcare thingy, which is like, I think it's 35 euros per semester. And then you need to pay for lunch, which I think is like 3 euros per day. So it's like 3 euros per day lunch. And that's what you need to pay in like university level of school. So it's still quite cheap. Yeah. It's pretty good how the system works. Sometimes it's a little confusing, but it's still alright. Optical integrated circuit design and manufacturing. That sounds very complicated. I bet you know something or two about that, since you've been doing like you did the whole slime VR thingies, and you did the DIY eye tracking for Quest 2 and everything. So I bet you know quite a lot about it. And obviously like doing your school and studying about it. Yeah, wow. See you later, Toivo. Have a good work. Bye. Feels like USA school system, but it's free and we learn geography. Yeah, that's true. We learn geography. I'm still quite bad at it, but wow. I love listening to you. Wow. Thank you. I don't think my voice is very good. My voice is kind of weird, I think. We didn't have to buy anything while in high school except the damages we would cause to our computers. Oh no. We didn't have any computers at school, or like, I guess we kind of did. Okay, until 9th grade, you do basically everything on paper, at least when I was there. You would do basically everything on paper until 9th grade. There was like a computer classroom at the school that you would like do some classes in. For example, I had like a photo, like in arts class, basically. We had like photo editing in like, I think it was Photoshop or GIMP. I can't remember which one, but it was like a photo editing program that we learned to use in arts class, and we did that in the computer classroom. And you know, something like that. But basically everything else we would do on paper until 9th grade. And then from there onward, you have your own laptop that you bring to school. I think it has changed nowadays. I think it still has like an optional, if you have your own laptop, you can still use your own laptop. But if you don't, they will give you a laptop, like kind of, they lend it to you. Obviously, if you break it, then you need to pay for it. But they will lend the laptop to you to use. But when I was there, you would just like bring your own laptop and use that. And then you do basically everything on laptop, and you don't have any like books or anything. You just do everything on the laptop. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I had like a HP ZBook laptop that I used in Lukio and the first year of university, but then it broke. So basically what it did was, just one random day I was at university, at school, I was doing, I think, like some networking class. We would be working with like switches and like routing network traffic and weird stuff. I don't remember much about that course, but we had like a course like that, and the laptop just decided, for some reason, the Windows 11, I think I had 11 on it. Yeah, I had Windows 11 on it. So it's decided that it's a good idea to install the HP firmware update, so basically BIOS update, at the same time as installing a Windows update. And there was nothing I could do. I just saw that it started to do those, and there was no cancel button, and I couldn't do anything. And I tried to shut the thing off, but it didn't let me because it's installing updates. So I just watched it basically just kill itself, because it just installed the BIOS update and then installed the Windows update, and then it just fried the motherboard, and it just doesn't work anymore. So I had to buy another laptop. I still have that broken one, so if I ever find a motherboard replacement for it, I might fix it, but I don't think I will find a motherboard replacement for that one. Yeah, wow. Yeah. So then I bought a Razer Blade 15-inch laptop. It's a 2020 model. I got it used for 400 euros, which is pretty good. It has a RTX 2080 Super and a i7 10th gen, so it's a 10875H, I think the exact model of the CPU. So it's a 10th gen i7 and then 16 gigs of RAM and some NVMe. I think it's 1 terabyte. And funnily enough, that is the laptop that laptop is my school laptop, and it's also the laptop I'm streaming from right now. So the VR chat is not running on that laptop. The VR chat is still running on my actual PC, but the laptop is streaming. So I have like a dual PC streaming thing. Now I haven't read chat for a while. I've been just yapping about laptops. Yeah, I like the Avi. Yeah, thank you, KaiaKiuti. Wow. I think everyone loves your voice. No, I don't think so. Wow. I don't think so. We used our computers for everything. Yeah, it's kind of like we did in Lukia, and we do in university now. So, yeah. I love Kaia's voice in the morning if I wake up when they're on. Yeah. Wow. Genuine question: why there's a dude voice coming out of female model? What parallel black magic is this? Well, you know, this is a video game, so you can just have anything you want here to control, you know. You can like, let's see an example. Bow, uploaded. Let's see. Bow. I can like beat this. For some reason it's so tall. I don't know why it's so tall, but for making the point, I can be this. I could be anything in the video game, you know. Yes. Bow. Let's go back to what I had. Bow, recently used. Yeah, switching back to the other one. Hello. Bow. Yes. But yes, why I use more female avatars is I feel more comfortable in them. I don't feel comfortable being a dude in real life, so why would I be a dude in the video game as well? Because then I also wouldn't feel comfortable in the video game. So you know, I can just feel comfortable in the video game even though I don't feel comfortable in the real life. If that makes any sense. Wow. I had HP Chromebook that I used so much that it broke 3 chargers and the speakers. Yeah, it's a very pretty avatar. Thank you. Wow. I made it myself. I modeled this from scratch in Blender. Yeah. I still have my old Chromebook from high school back at home. Yeah. I would have a female avatar too for the same reasons. Yeah. Bow. Bow. If I could, I would just make myself female in real life. But yes. So this is your own personal Avi. Yeah, it is. I made it myself. No one else has exactly the same one. I do have like a public version that is technically the same model. It looks quite different. But I can show you here. Again, this is very tall for some reason. Let me make it shorter. Oh, there we go. Now I'm a little shorter. So this is the public version of this avatar. It does have like thingies you can like customize on it. You can like change the eye color. See, it's changing. You can change the actual color. to any colors. Like you can make it not fluffy, so the not fluffy has like these sparkles on it, and then it can be like fluffy. The fluff probably doesn't show very well like right now because the camera is so far away, but if I take the camera here and I take the camera closer, like so, you can see that it's like fluffy. Wow. My own one also has the same fluffiness on it, so yeah. Let's put the camera back there. But yeah, this is the public version of the avatar. It is the same model. It looks quite different. It has different hair, it has different ears, different texture, obviously. It doesn't have the spike thingies that I have on my hands. I have the little spikes, and on the nose I would also have the spike. And the clothes are different. The other clothes that I have on the other one, they would fit this just fine. Then it has like, you can make the hips wider, you can make it like fatter, or like less fat, I guess. You can have the boo-boos larger, or you can have no boo-boos at all, if you like. Yeah. So it has some customization thingies. It does have audio link on the clothes. Yeah, let me go back again. So yeah, I made this avatar from scratch, and you can buy them from Gumroad or Jinxie. This is a good for me to promote my thingies. You don't need to buy them, but if you want to look at them, you can see them over there. Yeah, wow. Kaia and I are transgender. Yeah, wow. I have seen someone on TikTok use this app. Yeah, maybe there is someone who uses it. I actually, like last week, actually, I was in a public furry hideout, and I saw someone using a customized fanny bean, and it was so cool because that was the first time I've actually seen someone use a customized fanny bean avatar. Like, they had bought it from the Gumroad or Jinxie, I don't know which one, but they had bought it and they had customized it, and it was very cool to see. Yeah, I was very proud. Wow. Only 2 hours till I get to go home and get drunk. Don't get too drunk. Wow. I have actually never been drunk. I don't like drinking. And I don't smoke either. I have never smoked or never been drunk, so yeah. Welcome to the internet. You must be new here. Yeah, you can have any voice coming from any model. Sometimes you will see a female voice coming out of a dude avatar. That is also possible, and quite, what is the word? I'm blacking out what the word is. Quite common, actually. Yes, that's what I was thinking to say. Yeah. It's not like that common. It's about as common, maybe slightly less common, but almost as common as seeing dude voice from female avatar as seeing female voice from dude avatar. Yeah. Bob, how often do you often play VR chat? On stream, I most of the time do VR chat. I just be here and say bow bow and read chat and talk about random things. That's what I usually do on stream. Sometimes I will play Assetto Corsa. I have also played some other games. When I didn't have VR, I just played Detroit Become Human. I played Carax on controller and just on the screen. I played Ori. Probably some other game as well that I don't remember from the top of my head, but I have played other games on stream as well. And then how often do I just play VR chat? Maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. If not streaming, maybe 2 or 3 times a week I will just get on VR chat to just to VR chat. It's not that often that I actually just go on VR chat for the sake of VR chatting, but sometimes I do. Yeah. Yeah. I don't smoke or drink either. Yeah. I love getting drunk because it's the only thing that helps me to relax. Oh no, no. Yeah, no. Oh, wow. Nice. It's that's kind of same for me. Yeah, wow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Bow. Bow, bow. Mm. Mm. My music has stopped again. Bow. Why is this? Maybe I need to restart my media request doc. Let me try that. Stream elements, docs, media request. Can I refresh? Can it refresh my music? Please? I don't know why I'm getting this weird, like, the music just stops and doesn't work. Bow. Refresh. Why am I getting, like, now the media request is just blank. There's nothing in it. Bow, can you please work? Can I, like, please have music? There's nothing on here. Why? The media request is completely dead. Can I, maybe I just go on to the web version. Media request. Yeah, I could just be on the web version. That's fine. But I can't handle it that like quickly as the other one, but it works to have it on the web version. Yeah, stop pausing it. I'm not touching it. Bow. Bow. Please be straight. I know you're a man. Bow. But what if I'm gay? Bow. Bow, 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 bow. What if I don't wanna be a man? What a surprise, seeing this on your screen and not thinking that this person doesn't wanna be a man. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. It makes us man sad. Who is us man? It makes you sad that I don't want to be a man. That sounds rather strange. So, would it be the same if you liked football and I didn't like football? Would that make you sad? Where you see someone say that, it's on the YouTube. It's on the YouTube chat. Someone is on the YouTube chat saying that. Wow. The YouTube short chat. Yes, it is supposed to be. If they say something more than that, I will ban them. Don't worry. Wow. They probably left already. Bow. It's okay. Bow. Today I found out that my grandfather might not live for much longer. Oh no, Bow. You should spend time with your grandfather then and make out the best for the time you have, and I hope he can live for as much as possible and have the time with the people that he loves. But yeah, it is very hard to like face loss of loved ones. I know how that feels. But it was very difficult for me when my grandfather passed away in 2020. He was not like in a very good health back then, and he got into a car crash and then died from the injuries he got in the car crash. He was 82 years old, so he was quite old, and he had like memory issues, like a memory illness. So it like his life at that point wasn't very fulfilling anyway at that point anymore. But hey, I live 14 hours away from him, so I can't go visit him as often I would have liked. He's the last of my grandparents. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I support it. I don't see what the problem is. Being trans is okay. Yeah, it is. Sometimes I feel like bad. Like actually, quite often I feel bad about being trans myself, and I try to forget about it. But it's not. That's not what you like. You can't do that. It's just. It doesn't work that way. But I need to do something about it. I need to get like HRT and like actually transition, but it's very hard. It's very hard. People don't like you being trans often, from my experience. Most likely they're like, it's not that bad. Most likely you'll be accepted just fine, but it's scary for me. It's YouTube chat. Their opinions are never valid. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. You became my pocket bow. Pocket bow. Danny Wilk, thank you for following. Bow, hello. You're my 630th follower on Twitch. Thank you for following. What the heck? Why was I unfollowed? I hate Twitch. Bow. Well, thank you for following anyway. Bow. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be able to have gender affirming HRT either. Yeah, it is very difficult to get that. Bow. Depends where you are. He retired when he was around 30, so his health haven't been that great. Yeah. Hello, Danny. Wow. You redeemed 10 squats, and Keeper has redeemed the tail wag like 15 minutes ago. I will do the tail wag first because I didn't see it at first. The tail wag bow. Bow, bow, bow. I never got mounted. Like, now you get it. Now you get it. Wow, I didn't see it at first, but now you do. Eye problems and bone problems run in my family, so I'm just waiting and seeing what will I get when I get old. Yeah. Wow. I might finally have a friend in Finland IRL. My online friend is moving close to me, so that's nice. Yeah. I don't have many friends that I really keep in contact IRL. Most of my friends are like only online. I have met two of my online friends IRL, so that's pretty nice. But I haven't really kept in touch with either of them IRL that much. Yeah. Mostly because either distance or just me being shy. But, oh, pretty tail. Yeah, wow. The tail is also different on my personal avatar compared to the public avatar. So, oh yeah, I also didn't say thank you to Skeptamix for following. I don't think I said. So thank you for following Skeptamix. Bow, bow, bow. Welcome. Yeah. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. And then we do 10 squats. Okay. 1, 2. Oh my god, my hip tracker is going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bow. 8, 9, 10. Bow. You might touch the tail. Don't be shy, be confident about yourself. It's not so hard. I mean, it's kind of hard and it's not so easy always. So, yeah. Bow. Bow. Wow. Oh, wow. Ratatosker squirrel rabbit. I'm butchering your name. But thank you for raiding. Wow. Let's shout you out. Wow. Here. Wow. Take the shout out. Thank you for raiding. Hello raiders. Wow, 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 wow. How was your stream? You were also playing VR chat apparently. Yeah, wow. Let's have the Twitch version of the shout out as well. I hope I misspelled. Wow, why does it say that? Ratatosker squirrel rabbit. No, squid rabbit. I typed it exactly like that, but it says that the channel you're trying to shout out doesn't exist. I just shouted you out in the stream element shout out. What if I just copy? Slash shout out. I want to do the regular Twitch shout out as well. So, shout out. There you go. Here. Yeah, and I will also follow you myself. There you go. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Just, you're good. My username is tough. But yeah, short late stream, so wasn't the best and is a given. I see you have face tracking. Yeah, I do have the face tracking. I use a Quest Pro. Thank you for following Ratato Square Rabbit. Your name is really cute. Wow. Keeper says, I can go home now. Yeah, wow. Let's see what I didn't read yet. I need a massage. I would even let someone walk on me. Kaya, I'll also say that I feel only attracted to other women, whether trans or cis, even though I may not know everything about femininity yet. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow. I myself, I'm like bi or pan or something. I would also consider myself kind of on the ace spectrum, maybe. Like, I would say that I'm like demisexual. That's not a very common term to use, but it's like you're ace, but then you're also pan at the same time. It's very weird how it works. Look it up if you don't know what it means. Demisexual. It's kind of weird. When you read the definition, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense when you read the description about it. But it's basically like you're ace, but then you're pan also at the same time. Yeah. Wow. How do I motivate myself to draw 2 avatars today? I don't know. You draw 2 avatars. If you get money from it, then you can also think about that. Like, just don't care about other people's opinions and you'll be fine. I know, but it's not so easy to not care. It's not so easy, especially when you live at your parents still. You kind of have to care about their opinion. Wow. Yeah, you're good. My name is tough. Oh yeah, I read those already. There was an emote there, but it doesn't show it to me for some reason. Rabbit bite. Yeah. Boom. Anyways, I must sleep. Have a great stream. Yeah, thank you for raiding. Thank you for following, and thank you for just stopping by here. You're very cute. Have a great night. Wow, I hope you sleep well. Wow. Even the hair looks nice on your Avi. I can tell you put a lot of effort into it. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. If I take the camera closer again, here. Hello. Let me put the smooth on so it doesn't shake when I move around. Yeah. Hello. The avatar is very fluffy, as you can see, as the other one was too, and I can turn the fluff off, and then I have these very nice sparkles on my hair. I really like this look as well. I usually use the fluffy because it's like, it kind of gives a like detail to it. Some people have told me that kind of looks like a fursuit when I have the fluffy on, which I get. I think it's not like that realistic that it would actually look like a fursuit, but I kind of do get what they mean. It looks nice. I like the fluffy, but I also like the sparkles. You can't do sparkles with the fluffy shader. I would otherwise do sparkles on the fluff as well, but you can't do that. So So yeah. Yeah. I asked if I could go home. Yeah. Wow. I don't get anything because those avies would be for me. I see. Yeah. I changed my avatars like socks. Wow. David Son 1242. Thank you for following. Welcome. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. If you make your own avatar, then you need to kind of motivate yourself by thinking how it will look in the end and that you like the avatar. So yeah. Wow. I often I use this like I sometimes when I go to public world I might use some other avatars, but most of the time I just use this avatar, maybe with different outfits, because this is kind of just my avatar. It's kind of just having like a complete custom avatar just for yourself. If it's made by you or if you're commissioned it doesn't really matter. But if you have like a complete custom avatar, it kind of makes you just only use that one because it's really unique and only you have it. So I do have like a Hopkin as well with my color scheme on it, but I don't use that basically at all. Yeah, still with my dad here. I don't live on my own yet. Yeah, same. Bye. Good night. Yeah, have a good night. Squirrel rabbit. Ratatoskor squirrel rabbit. It's a very difficult username to pronounce, but it's very cute still. Wow, fuzzier than I thought. Yeah, it is quite fuzzy. So pretty. Wow, thank you. I just remember that my first sauna is soon done. Yeah, that is nice. I can't wait for Flux. I want to interact with you and give hugs and stuff. Yeah. Will you, Susa? Will you be getting the Steam frame and Flux pose just as I will get both of them? That will be such a combo. That will be like T combo to have. Like back in like 2019 to pretty much today. Well, today is kind of different because today there's a lot of different headsets to have, but for the longest time, the kit to have was Index with Vive 3.0s. That was like the kit to have. But next year, that will all change. Next year, the kit to have will be Steam Frame and Flux Pose. Skeptomix redeemed ear wiggles. Okay, let's do the ear wiggles. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. All the ear wiggles. Bow. Pew bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Mow. Yum. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. How cold has it been in Finland the last few days? And has any snow fallen yet? On last Saturday, we got like 5 degrees negative. So -5 Celsius, we get something like that. And it did snow a little bit. It did snow. I sent Susa some pictures about it. But yeah, it did snow, like maybe 5 to 10 centimeters or something. Not much, but it snowed a little. And then the snow was there for 1 day, and then it melted again. And it was like 5 degrees, like +5 for a couple of days. And then today it's again like negative something. It's like -3 or something now. Like something around there today. So it's not snowed again, but it's like there's like some ice left of the snow still. So yeah. What did I miss? Headbuds. You missed the ear wiggle. Chat, Kaia takes amazing photos. Wow, thank you so much. So a bit warmer than Sweden right now. I guess, yeah. On Saturday evening when there was still snow and stuff, and it was like, you know, I took I have like an all-wheel drive Skoda Octavia wagon. It's all-wheel drive manual turbo diesel 1.6 liter. I took the ESP ABS relay out of it, and I went and I slided around with the all-wheel drive around the roundabout. It was kind of fun. Don't do that. I don't recommend doing that, but it was fun. I had to try it. I know there probably won't be a lot of snow this winter, so when there was, I just wanted to try how it would go. It went really nicely. Like, the all-wheel drive definitely works. KD Cat Dot, thank you for following. Wow. Yeah. Just the problem with that is because the ESP and ABS are in the same module, so you can't disable one or the other. So if you want to disable ESP, you also need to disable ABS. So it's not viable to actually drive around like that. So I just did it to try it around, and then I put it back. So you kind of want to have ABS. It's a nice feature to have. It's essential for like safety and stuff. So don't want to drive it around without it. So yeah. Wow. So basically what ESP, if you don't know what ESP is, some newer cars, well, that is a 2010, so it's still like 15 years old. It's not 15. Why is it 15? Yeah, it's 15 years old then. So it's like on some newer cars, I say newer, like newer than 2010 or like newer than 2009 or something. There's a feature called ESP built into the ABS module. Sometimes it's a separate module. I think on like BMWs and Mercedes, it can be a separate module for ABS and ESP where you can just disable only ESP and still leave ABS on. So, but in Volkswagens, like Skoda is a Volkswagen, and Audi is also a Volkswagen, and Porsche is also a Volkswagen. So I can turn off ESP by holding a button in my car. Yes, some cars have it like that. I bet it's a BMW then, or something along those lines. Because I know in BMWs you can turn off ESP just by holding the button, but my car doesn't have that. It has Ford Focus. I see. Okay, yeah. So it's not the Volkswagen then. So my car it has the traction control button, and when you press it, it turns the traction control off, so it lets the tires slip. but it will still have ESP on. And what ESP means, it's electronic slip prevention. So on some cars it stands for that, but for some cars it stands for electronic what was it? Electronic like slide or something like, no, electronic stability program. It's either electronic stability program or electronic slip prevention. It can stand for either things, but it's essentially exactly the same thing. So what it will do is when your car, where it has like a gyro sensor on the car, kind of like RC drift cars, you know. So on the car there will be a gyro sensor somewhere, and it will sense when the car is in a slide. So when the car is in a slide, it will sense that, and then it will brake on its own with the leading front wheel. And so it locks the leading front wheel, and then it straightens the car by doing that. So it's like a safety thingy. So if the driver doesn't know how to counter steer, then that will correct, basically. And it's like, I think it's like a mandated thing nowadays that you must have that, but I don't like that feature. I don't like it. If you want to slide the car even a little bit, it doesn't let you do anything. Kaia goes kursk a little bit. Yeah, Ford Focus. I also have heat strings built into the windshield, so you don't have to scrape off the ice in the morning. Yeah. Is your Ford Focus all-wheel drive, or is it only front-wheel drive? Hello, Baskety. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Meep. Hides. Boop and hides. Yeah. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Front-wheel drive, sadly. Yeah. Bow. It's from 2007. Yeah. There's no Baskety here. Bow. Only Nakkivene. Nakkivene. Whose emote is that, Nakkivene? It's your emote. That's a crazy emote. That's cool. I like that. That's the best emote I've ever seen. Now the freaking thingy is in the way and I can't click anything. Wow. I have to refresh my chat now. There we go. Yeah. I clicked on the emote and it showed what it is, but didn't have the X button to close the thingy that it showed for some reason. Hi Bao Bao, I didn't know you were streaming. Yee, hello Johanna, Bao. We do streaming now. Bao. Bao, bao, bao. Yeah. I know that the BMW E46 also has the traction control off button. If you press it once, it just only turns off traction control, but ESP will still be active. But if you hold it for like 2 seconds or something, then it turns off ESP as well. So I know that much. And also like newer BMWs, I think, have the same. Yeah. Wow. Girl, you're slaying with your outfit today. Thank you. Wow. Wow. And it's really thirsty. Its size cause the average consumption is around 1 liter every 10 kilometer, and it's only 1.6 liter, and only have 100,000 kilometer. I see. Yeah, my Skoda is also 1.6 liter. It's turbo diesel, all-wheel drive manual. It's 6-speed manual. I rarely get to use the 6th gear. In Finland, most highways are 100 kilometers per hour, so I'll do that with 5th gear, and then rarely there will be 120 kilometer per hour, and then I will use 6th gear. so yeah, It's 6-speed manual. It usually does 6 gears, the fuel saving gear. Yeah, except that it will like start to like bog itself because it will be too high on 100 kilometers per hour. So you can only use it at 120. But it doesn't have, because like it will be like at 100 kilometers per hour with 6th gear, it will be like 1500 RPM. So the turbo will not be active at 1500 RPM. So it will just not have any power at all at that range. Yeah. But yeah, the Skoda has 300. It got 300,000 kilometers like last week. Yeah, I also do have my BMW E36 that I don't drive in the winter. I only drive it in the summer. It's a convertible. It's the 1.8 liter. It's just a little small 1.8 liter, but it's convertible, so it's really cool. And it has like 170,000 kilometers. It's no rust at all in the car, so it's pretty cool. It's really good condition, E36. Wow. There's not many good condition E36s anymore. I have worn my glasses so much and for too long that I still think I'm wearing it. It's average for diesel in Sweden. I see. The max speed on Swedish highways is 120, but I always drive around 140. You shouldn't drive that fast. Oh. When it's 100, I will drive like 107 according to the speedometer, which is about exactly 100 what I've measured with GPS. Does it snow in your country? It can. Sometimes it will, but it's rare. It's rare. I mean, in my country, yeah, it will snow most definitely in the northern part, but I'm like at the very southern part, so it doesn't really snow here that often. But in the northern part, it's probably really snowy right now. Yeah. In May, I was in Sweden. We drove through Sweden to Denmark via the bridge and the tunnel thingy. I drove the tunnel and bridge, both of them. I drove it. It was pretty cool. In Denmark, there's like 130 kilometer per hour limit, which is kind of crazy. Up to 10 over the speed limits is when you get a fine. Over that, you might lose your license if it happens multiple occasions. Yeah, you shouldn't drive that fast. You shouldn't drive that. Like 10 over is like, according to the speedometer, 10 over at like 100 or 120. Like that's like the max I would drive. Because that's like still, if you check your actual speed with GPS, then it's like still pretty much exactly the speed limit, because the speedometer shows more than you're actually going. Yeah, wow. Yeah, the Skoda does like 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers, so it's like pretty efficient on the highway. My BMW does like 8 or something. It's still decent. 8 is still decent. Especially for a 32-year-old car, 8 liters per 100 kilometers is pretty good consumption still. Do you make your models yourself? Also, can I get a 360 of your outfit? Yeah, I do make my models myself. This is made by me from scratch. So yeah, this outfit is pretty outfit. Bow, 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 bow. There you go. My tracking is a little bad today. Again, it's every day it's bad, but today it's actually been fairly decent considering everything. Yeah, I don't know. I have driven over 200 kilometers in my Volvo V70 2004 with cords broken in 3 times. Oh no, that is too fast. The fastest I've driven is 180, and I did it accidentally because I was leaving a car meet and I was going onto the highway ramp. The highway had the 120 limit. So I was following some BMW M5s out of the car meet in my E36, and I was just going behind them just regularly. I didn't look at anything. I just went behind them off the ramp, and then I'm merged onto the highway. And then I look at my speed, I'm like, I'm going 180, and then I then slow down. Yeah, it stopped vibrating at 170. Wow, that is way too fast. You shouldn't drive that fast. Wow, sleigh. Bow, bow. 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 Driving slow is boring and irritating, especially if you have ADHD. Maybe, but it's dangerous to drive too fast. I personally, I don't enjoy driving very fast, but I do enjoy sliding it a little bit in the winter if it's snow. But if you do that, then you go really slow anyway. I would love to buy a drift car and actually get into drifting on a track and stuff, but it's very expensive. I don't have money for that. Wow. You drive over 160 on a daily basis. Wow, that is very dangerous. You shouldn't do that. Wow. Wow. We need to go RC drifting. Yeah, my RC drift car is kind of jank though. It's DIY. And it's kind of janky. My friend said your model looks cool. Yeah, thank you. Wow. Don't really matter. So misses me. I see. Tail wag. Okay. Let's do the tail wag. Yeah, tail wag. Wow. I want to try RC drifting someday. Yeah, it's not very popular in Finland. There's not a lot of places where you can even do it. Or I guess you can do it basically anywhere where there's asphalt. You can do it, but there isn't really community for it, and there isn't tracks specifically for it in Finland. So I don't know. There used to be more RC enthusiasts in Finland, but it's kind of died down. Tail is so pretty. Thank you. Or drifting in general. I only did it on the simulator. Same. I've only done it on the simulator and on the snow, but I don't think the snow really counts. There was one RC off-road track in Turku. There is, yeah, but that's not really you wouldn't drift that. I've been at that track. There's also the outdoor asphalt track that I've also been at, but that's not really a driftable track per se. I guess you could drift there, but RC drifting is like maybe on like a very smooth concrete or like a carpet track is the best to RC drift. There used to be this like indoor track next to Jim's in Turku. I don't know if you've been there. Yeah, but there used to be that. I don't think it exists anymore. I used to go there way back when. Oh, come to New York then. If I came to New York, then I would RC drift. But if I did go to New York, I would actually want to have a proper RC drift car, not just my DIY. Or maybe I could make my DIY better. I don't know. I guess I could, possibly. Wow, why is the physics and video quality so good? I love the lighting. I don't know. Wow. The video quality is just 1080p at 6500 megabits per second. And the physics are just VRChat fishbones that I configured for the tail and stuff. I did it in mud with a Mitsubishi L200. Is it all-wheel drive? I think it probably is. Yeah. I heard that RC drifting is the best on a laminate floor, like gym floor, or wood panels. That would probably be really good too. Usually they do it on like a carpet or very smooth concrete. Yeah. Improv DIY cost me about 300 USD. The DIY that I have, like the car itself costed me 250 euros back in 2014. And I still have the car. It was like a touring car. It's like an RC touring car. And then I made it into a drift car. I made it into a drift car DIY by cutting up some plastic boxes with a Dremel and then a drill, and I made the front suspension geometry by doing that for the car. It drives alright, but it's a little hard to drive. I would like to improve it, but it does work, kind of. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. The touring car, it's an X-Ray T3, so it's all-wheel drive by default, and I made it two-wheel drive by taking the front belt out of it and all the front axles and everything I took out of it, and then I made the front geometry for it DIY out of like those plastic boxes that I cut up with the Dremel. Yeah. In the winter, I only drive max 140 in a straight line, and then corners I drive 100. That is still way too fast. Wow. L200 is a pickup truck with both two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive switch. Yeah, those that have like the both options, those are really cool. Yeah. That's true about waxed. Wow. Freaking tracker, bow. Can you like be where you're supposed to be? It doesn't want to be where it's supposed to be. Wow. I really like pickups. Why would your model kinda look with a short, high ponytail at the back? I don't know, but your model is already super epic too. Thank you. Wow. I don't know. I like to have this kind of hairstyle, I guess. I had kind of longer hair when I made this, so not this long, but And old BMWs. Yeah, pow pow. I actually have a print of my BMW, I think, maybe, possibly. Do I have prints? Wow, can I show it to the stream? Probably can. Drop print. Wow. Here. Wow. Here's my BMW. Yeah. Wow. It is a kind of an old one. It's 1994, so it's 32 years old. You had an emote, if I remember. You showed me when I hanged out with Ranuki. Yeah, it is this. I probably showed exactly this to you, but yeah, this is it. E36, what engine? It's the 1.8 liter, so it's a 318. But it's a convertible, and it's pink. It's original color from the factory. This color. The engine is kind of lame, but it's still fun. It's still fun to drive around. Yeah. Wow. That's not that old. I still consider cars from 2000 new. As long as you enjoy it. I've been thinking about selling it. I really want to buy an S15. I really want to buy an S15, but they are way too expensive, so I don't know. And the BMW is still fun as like a summer car because it's the convertible and stuff. I've also thought about putting a larger engine in it, like the 2.8 liter M52 B28, or maybe an S52 B30 or something like that, even a B32 or something. But those are really hard to find and stuff. So I really want a Volvo C30 Coupe or a Seat Leon ST from 2015. Yeah, I don't know. The S15 is just it's my dream car. I want to buy it. I want to buy an S15, but they're like, if you want to buy one from Germany or import one from Europe, they are like 20k. And if you want to import one from Japan, everything with the costs and stuff, they are also 20k. So it's quite a lot. I really want a Japanese car, but I'm really scared about the fees in Finland. Parts, yeah. I don't know, parts are probably not that expensive. You can order them from Japan and that's not expensive, but the car itself is kind of expensive, JDM car. Yeah. I mean, it depends which one you want, because if you want an S13 or S14, those were sold new in Europe. So they are still very rare, but you can find S13s and S14s in Finland that were sold brand new in Finland. Or Supras even you can find. They are very expensive, but you can find them technically. JDM, Japanese domestic. Yeah, I know, for me as well, if I want a Japanese car, it has to be right-hand drive. There's no way I'm buying a left-hand drive Japanese car. It needs to be right-hand drive. I need a Toyota Chase. Yeah. I can do both. Yeah. I mean, I can also drive both. In real life, I've never driven right-hand drive, but on the simulator, I pretty much exclusively drive right-hand drive cars, so the Japanese style. And if I buy a Japanese car, it has to be the Japanese side of the steering wheel. Wow. Yeah. Because if it's left-hand drive, then it's not true JDM. But if you're just thinking about a Japanese car, it can also be sold in Europe or something, and it's still a Japanese car. It's just not JDM to that sense. If it's left-hand drive, I can actually overtake people without being scared. Yeah. Wow. Hop on, nerd. We are going to Snagari to get more nakkivene. Wow. Wow. Nabari. Do you know what Nabari is? Honda Civic is not really that JDM because it was sold everywhere in the world. My hot take. Yeah, but if it's right-hand drive, then it's JDM. Unless it was sold new in the UK or something. But still, if it's right-hand drive, then it's JDM. We are going to Kouvola. Are you going to the Kouvola track? The Tykkimäki track? I know they do drifting over there. I felt bad in the past sometimes when I was younger. I felt about being male at birth and being male body. Yeah, same. Wow. No chair for Kaia tonight. I don't know. I've been just standing here. I've been just standing here. You know the song. It's funny. I don't know. I've just been standing for now. Probably I'll get lazy and sit down at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Bow. Honda Civic will be JDM if it's a spoon engine. Bow. Yeah. Bow. I don't like front wheel drive cars. I don't like it. I will never buy a front wheel drive car. They are boring to me because you can't slide them at all. Bow. I like them because they turn so good. Maybe, but you can't slide them. Apart from Volvos turn like American cars. Apart from S15, my other dream car is a Stagia, the WC34 Stagia. Those are really cool. It comes with the RB. Yeah, it's basically a wagon Skyline. You can slide them, but they're very unpredictable while sliding. Yeah. And you can't maintain the slide by pressing throttle because it's the front wheels, you know. You need to like be on handbrake to slide. And that's lame. I drove my mom's husband's Mercedes CLK 4.3 liter V8 and it was juicy. I also drifted his Jeep Grand Cherokee 4.0 in sand. Yeah. I used to have a Mercedes C200 compressor, 2001 model. It was alright. That was my first car. It was kind of a boring car, but it was alright. It was decent. Jeep has such a couch on wheels. It's nice. Yeah. Jeep are really expensive in Finland. They're really expensive. Why on earth would anyone go to Kouvola if they not already live there? If you wanna, there's the track there. There's the Tykkimäki track. They do drifting there sometimes. They're expensive in Europe in general. I guess, yeah. The only part of Finland that is more concrete hell than Kouvola is Eastern Pasila. Maybe. But... You haven't seen Eastern Europe then? Yeah. We call that Kouvostoliitto. I've never been to Kouvola actually. I've been to Lappeenranta and Imatra and Savo, but I haven't been, like Savonlinna, but I haven't been to actual Kouvola. I've been to Imatra and Rosso. There's the weird freaking the weird white shirt of that one guy from Butos from way back when. It was still there when I was in Imatra and Rosso. Wow. There was even a joke made in the Finnish translation of SimCity 4, where if you build too much of the same thing into a place, the advisors go, pormestari, Itä-Pasilaako te olette rakentamassa? Mayor, are you building Eastern Pasila? That makes sense. I've only heard rumors about Kouvola and one video. Apparently, all they have is one burger restaurant. I don't know, I've never been there myself. Volvos are like the European land yachts. Yeah. Bow. 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 I think it's chair time for me now. I'll go sit down now. Bow. Where's my chair? It's over here. Bow, bow. Oh, my hip tracker is not hip tracking. It's alright. It's good enough. Bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Bow, bow. Then disable flying and put it on local, so I can move myself and have like a nicer background or something. Bow. Something like that. Maybe I'll move it down a little bit. There we go. I think that's pretty nice. Yes. Bow. Kaia floats in the air. I'm kind of floating in the air right now. I drove one, I think. My friend had a old 940 diesel with like 50 horsepower. Yeah. Bow. You're my favorite streamer. No, Bow. Why would Bow be your favorite streamer? Bow is just a little Bow Bow. But thank you. No, thank you, Johanna. No. you try to leave from a parking space with a Volvo and it's like reverse, forwards, reverse, forwards, reverse, forwards, reverse, forwards, a bit more reverse, and a whole lot of wheel turning all the way through it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've never driven a Volvo, I don't think. Bow Angela. Yeah, bow. Yeah. BRB. Mine is 1999 Volvo S80. Is it all-wheel drive? I've been liking the stream so far. Thank you, Katie. Cat. Let me check this. You don't know if it's all-wheel drive or not. I think you should know. If you have a car, I think you should know what it is. Look, I just drive a car. You're like Kimi Räikkönen then. I don't know, I just drive. Kimi, onko sulla sadekelin renkaat? En mä tiedä. They even have a song about it. I'm not like Pasketi or Lada that know all the info about their car stuck in their head. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's all-wheel drive. I don't think it is. It should be front-wheel drive. Yeah, probably. Maybe they have a version that is all-wheel drive. Maybe. Bow. I don't know about specific cars or even brands. I just know about the important stuff like the physics. Kinda same. Bow. I know like about cars. I know many car models and stuff, but I don't know how to actually like work on cars and stuff like that. I just know car models and I know specifications about them and I know what they look like and I know what features they had. I might even know what engine they came with and what engine options they have and the engine code, like what's the name of the engine and stuff like that. And I know about the physics and stuff because I've been sim driving, kind of like Paskeri. Although I do more of the drifting than actual racing. There's a noodle in the sky. Yeah, that is Susabao. Susabao is very cute. Wow. Wow. My audio is very quiet for some reason. There we go. Wow. Susabao is cute. Wow.
Kaya is cuter.
Wow. Pow, 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 pow. Wow. Start go-karting. It's super fun and it's super fun, but it's very expensive. I mean, that's the reason why I don't drift. I don't do actual drifting IRL because expensive. I have tried go-karting. Last time I go-karted was last year in Gran Canaria. Yeah. Kaia, join us in December go-karting. Where is that? And how can Bao Bao do that? And who is us? Vanda or Espoo? I mean, I could maybe. Wow. Just get your ass there. Wow. I don't know. I might. Wow. In Vanda or Espoo, I think Pasketi, Denak, Lada, and some others. Maybe I will. I want to go go-karting and I live in Vanda. Then we might go to Go-karting. Wow.
You should.
Have you tried proper go-karting? I don't know what's proper. The one that I did in Gran Canaria was a 250cc Honda engine, like a Honda 4-stroke engine, 250cc. It was pretty fast. It had some power. So I would turn it in while braking, and then it would like shift the balance to the front, and then I would unbrake and I would go on throttle, and then it would kind of like all-wheel drive, like all wheel slide around the corner, and it was kind of fun. Like you would just turn in, brake, put the weight in the front, and then full throttle. Well, not full throttle, but like throttle in, and then you would just straight the wheel, and then it would just go around the corner with the straight wheel in like kind of a slide. It was so fun. Wow. It was really exhausting. We did that for maybe 15 minutes. So that's like, what, like 10, 20 laps or something maybe. We did that for like 15 minutes and it was so exhausting. It's like, you get quite a lot of G-force. It was like 25 or something degrees Celsius, so it was quite hot. So there's a lot of grip, and they go quite fast. So there was kind of a lot of G-force, and the wheel like force is quite high with the karting, because it obviously doesn't have power steering because it's karting. So yeah. I'm so full of food. Yeah, wow. Now you go sleeping next to your belly. Wow. That's rental karting. In proper go-karting, you have 125cc 2-stroke with 40 horsepower, and you drive at the same time with around 32. I mean, yeah, but the rental karts that we did like, there was 5 of us driving at the same time, I think. Me, my brother, my dad, and then some random people. I did the fastest lap of the day. There was like a leaderboard of the whole day that they had, and I did the fastest lap of the whole day. That day there, it was like until that point. There might have been someone after me who did a faster lap. I don't know, because I wasn't there. But yeah, I'm not saying that I'm like very good at it, but apparently I was a little bit good at it or something. I don't know. But it's just rental, so people don't like actually drive fast anyway. They just kind of drive for fun, which I also did. So yeah. I think it was like around 20 to 40 for a few hours of go-karting per phase. Yeah. Check out VM karting. Bao Espoo. Can you put those for me on Discord as well? Because otherwise I will forget. Yeah. I would love to, but I have Tuparit in December. So already spending a bunch of money. Yeah. Wow. I might actually go, maybe. We'll see. Depends on what day exactly it is you're planning to go. So at my local track we charge about 70 euros for half an hour, but we rent our proper go-karts. Yeah. God, I really want though. Yeah. Baskety, we should go kart in Acedo to practice. I'm gonna go now. Bye Kaia. I enjoyed the stream. Bao. Yee. See you later, Johanna. Bye. Have a good day or night. Yee. Not Acedo, maybe Automobilista too. Do they have good go-karts? I mean they might have decent carts in Acedo as well. I don't know. Acedo is not really made for that, but you can do it. I think they have bit better cards. Yeah. I know they also have cards in Project Cars 2. I have not played that game in a long while. but they do have. Do I add you to the DG group? You can add me, yeah. Hello, Cubic. Wow. Yeah. Come to Sweden and I show you proper go-kart. Yeah. Bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I don't know. Maybe I will go actually. There's a pretty high chance I might actually go. but I'm also anxious as hell. I know.
Bob should go. Bob should go and have fun.
Bow. Maybe. Bow, bow. Bow kart. Bow karting. Bow.
Bob karting. Bob.
I don't have your. Oh, DG means Telegram. I thought it meant something about the karting. I don't use Telegram. I thought the DG meant like some kind of thing related to the karting place or something. Yeah, I don't have a Telegram. I only have Discord, WhatsApp, and Signal. Yes. Wow. It's a rare to see a furry with no Telegram. I just have Twitch and Discord. Yeah. Well, I do have Twitch obviously, but that's not a messaging app. I mean, you can message on Twitch, but it's not made for messaging. You forgot Barco. I also don't have Barco. Susgram. I don't wanna be that guy, but you should get Telegram. I don't know. I don't have Telegram either. I don't know, Telegram just sounds very suspicious. Wow. I don't know, I might get it maybe. Just for this occasion. It's very furry. Is it very furry? Bow, a hydration. Bow should do the hydration. I don't think I did that already. Bowdration. Bow. Bow. I have two Coca-Cola cans in the fridge, but I'm drinking water, but I do have two Coca-Cola cans in the fridge that my grandma gave me. I wouldn't normally buy Coca-Cola, but my grandma gave me Coca-Cola, so I'm not complaining about it. Telegram has two main users really. Furries and Russian war bloggers. Thirsty furries. Offers hug to Kaia. Sending you love. I wish my dysphoria would go away. Yes, bow. That's a subgroup of furry. Yeah, bow. 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 Are these like different? The ones you sent me, Boskedi, are they like different karting places, or are they for the same place? Mm. Mm. You want to go home and get drunk? Wow. Your Discord is a JRD89. I see. Wow. Although you shouldn't say your Discord because it can make spammers get it and message you like spam and stuff. So you shouldn't say it. It's okay. Wow. There are 2 different rental indoor karting places. Yes. Are they electric or petrol carts? Because last time I did electric kart, well, it was a very long time ago. It was probably like 2016 or something in Power Park that I did indoor like electric carts. They were so boring. They didn't go fast at all. You would just go the whole track like flat out, and like you just flat out the whole track in corners and everything. Like you didn't have the brake at all. They didn't go fast at all, and then they ran out of battery after like 5 minutes. So it was so boring. it was such a lackluster experience driving electric carts. There was some rando in EF who came to ask us what was happening, and then we told him it's a furry convention. He said, and I quote, "Ah, furries, they are that subculture of brownies." That is crazy. Wow, you should have had a bag of actual brownies, like the cookies. You should have a bag of brown and then just like give him a cookie, like a brownie cookie, and just like, here. Your go-kart goes up to 130 to 140 km/h depending on setup, track and weather. That is quite fast. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Stream snipering. I think Susa is still somewhere here. I don't know, maybe. Or did Susa go away? I don't know. In instant. Susa is still here, yes.
I was over here.
Bow. Hello, I didn't see you. Bow. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Cute. Cute.
That's your house.
Very cute.
You.
Bow.
I wanna pat you. It's not fair.
No. Bow. Bow. Bow bow.
What? Papa Bow. Papa Boy. Papa Boy.
Bow bow bow. Bow 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 bow
Papa
bow.
Boy.
Papa boy.
Papa Booby.
Papa booby. Bow.
Doing the lip thing.
Wow. I believe there are like maybe 4 rental karting places in Helsinki area. Yeah. Bow. There's like 1 in Turku. Bow.
So fluffy.
Bow. Fluffy bow. Bow bow. Bow. VM Karting Center. Kick Vanta Outdoor. Kick Espoo and Formula Center in Helsinki Myllypuro. I see. How would you do outdoor karting if it's winter? Wow. There are 2 more tracks, one next to Malmi Airfield and Bemböle Karting. You wouldn't, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't. Wow.
Maka.
You would start at time. I would like to try one of those drift carts where they have like an angle kit and then like the PVC pipe wheels. Bemböle is elitist and ageist. Hello, Parikka. What do you mean ageist? What do you mean elitist and ageist? What does that mean? Bemböle can go to Bem trash can. But what do you mean? How is it elitist and how is this ageist? Okay, time to actually start drawing my texture. I've been procrastinating for so long now. Yeah. Espoo Motorsport ry hallinnoimalla Bemböle kartingradalla 3-13-vuotiaat lapset voivat harrastaa kartingia. Voivat harrastaa kartingia eli mikroautoilla turvallisissa olosuhteissa ympäristössä. Okay, so they only have like kids track. So it's that's like only for kids karting. Okay, I see. That's kind of weird. That's very weird, honestly. But maybe if it's like a really small track and they only have like really small carts, then I guess it makes sense. But that's kind of weird. The track looks really good, but the max height is 140 centimeters. That's really weird that they would have that, honestly. It sounds like such a weird business practice, honestly, to do that. I'm getting over 8,000 euro from my Bitcoin mining soon. That is crazy. How do you get so much from Bitcoin mining? and won't you need to spend a lot of money to put into the graphics cards and the electricity if you Bitcoin mine? M&I Etec 63. Thank you for following. I hope I said your name at least a little bit correctly. I probably didn't, but hello anyway. I'm sorry about not saying your name correctly, probably. But you need to invest and be very active, I guess. What kind of graphics cards do you have, and how many of them do you have? I have paid more for people that does the calculations and investments recommendations for me. What does that mean? Bow. Oops, I didn't mean to move. A new Mac Minarelli card seems to cost about 3k euros. Wow, that is a lot of money, but I would have expected it to cost more, like a brand new Go card. So you can get like used cards for like 1,000, I guess. What it is? That's a turnkey cost. Oh, let me look at it soon. I'm doing a little thing here. Something happened, and I'm not seeing it right now. I'm sorry, Beans. I will look soon. I'm doing settings here. Now I can look. Wow. Ear wiggles and hydration and raid from Kate the Black Cat. Thank you for raiding, Kate. Wow. How are you? How was your streams? Let's get you a shout out. Can you, Baskety, can you give a shout out to Kate the Black Cat? Wow. Wow. If you want a working and well-maintained go-kart, you need to pay around 3k. Yeah. It was okay, but my fever spiked. Oh no, Bo. I hope you feel better soon, Bo. That's not included tools and safety equipment and more. Yeah, Bo. Yeah, thank you for rating. You're very cute. Bo. Bo. Bow, bow, can you pass kitty? Can you give a shout out? Bow. I will do the ear wiggles soon. I need to just do a couple of things here. Bow, 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 bow. I put my Steam thingies onto my CCD0 because they are not for some reason. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. There we go. Now they are on the proper. They're on the proper tiki. Yeah, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. For some reason the W key is not reacting sometimes. Keyboard has issues. Bow. Yeah. Maybe it's too worn or something. I don't know. Bow. Bow, bow. Kate the Black Cat is very cute. Bow. Let's give you an actual Twitch shout out as well. Bow, bow. It's around 7-year-old keyboard. Mine's about the same actually. I have a Corsair K70 Mark II, the white and silver version of it. I bought it in 2018, so it's about the same. It's about the same age. Bow. I mean, good old AF Razer Black Widow Elite. I think my keyboard will be around 10 years old soon, using some old Razer hybrid keyboard. I need coffee. Bow. Bow Bow is not coffee drinker. Bow Bow doesn't drink coffee. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. My first membrane keyboard, some Fujitsu Office keyboard. It still works, but it's old. I have a Peugeot 206 GTI 2.0 2002 with a broken exhaust system that I need to fix. What what the fuck is this fursuit combo? It's not fursuit, it's video game. It's just video game. High-tech keyboard. Is that Peugeot your keyboard? But sure, keyboard would be a mess because of French complicate everything. And it would have electric issues. Your old Renault had like 3 places to put glasses in. I'm thinking of converting it to E85 and stripping out the interior, make it into summer music cruiser. Bow. Bow, bow. Mau, mau. Bow, bow. Mau, mau. Bow, bow. Mau, mau. Yeah, exactly. You are correct. Hum. Bow. Cute. Bow. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. And I bought that car from my dad's boss for only 500 euros. That is quite cheap for a car. Bow, 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 bow. Did I do that hydration for Kate the Black Cat? I don't think I did, so I will do it now. Bow. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow. You love this world. It is quite an old world. An old VRC world, this one. There was a number of things that were broken on it. That's why I got it so cheap. Yeah. Oh. Official George YouTube. I'm not going to make fun of you, but there is a lot of people, they will make fun of you. Just ignore them. Yeah. Bow. Bow. Chill, Baulikka. Baulikka is the eep. Baulikka is 11-point tracking, but then just lays down all the time. Oh, that is the best use case for full body tracking. Wow. Or sitting down. Wow. Cute. Wow. Will you be buying a Steam frame? No, you won't be buying a Steam frame. Why so? Type. Money. Yeah, it might be expensive. We'll see how much it will cost. Bounty. Mauni and bounty. Bow. Kate the Black Cat redeemed tail wag. Okay. This tail wag. I will need to get up. Wow. I'm also just sitting down, full body user right now. But don't worry, I will get up. I'm floating for some reason, but it's okay. I will walk forward and then I will not float. I don't know. The ground collider is kind of weird in this world for some reason. But it's okay. Bow. Here. Bow. Bow will do the tail wiggles. Bow. Cinematic. Okay, bow will do cinematic sound. Bow. Brushy. Bow. So you can play Wishing Well by Juice WRLD. I am just requesting. Bow. What the fuck? This was redeemed. This is Tail Wiggle redeemed by Twitch viewers. Yes. Bow. Don't worry about it. It doesn't last too long. And then I need to do cinematics next, which means I will need to have a camera in this view. Hello. Let's add a focus to it so it's like, so it has some background blur or something. Yeah, so the cinematic means that I need to like show the world a little bit. And the Susa is so cute. Look at Susa. Wow. Wow. Pew. Such a cute. Yeah. But yeah, this is the world. Let's actually film cinematically or something. I'm just going down the stairs and it's like point. Yeah. Hello, Belizzy is been morning. Bob. Good morning, Kaia. Hello, Kari. Hope. Bob. Bro, those jiggle physics was not needed, but it is needed. It is needed. Of course it is. Bow. Cool tree. Bow. And Suja is in the tree. Look, there's Suja in the tree. Bow. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Again, I'm going up the stairs. There's Palika sitting down in the air. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the airship. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Wow. I'll film it a little bit. Yeah. There he goes. Let's go back to the other camera. No, it's somewhere there. Hello. Bum. Yeah. I'll move it a little bit. Move the camera a little bit this way. Yeah. Bow. Yeah. Hello. Bow. Are we on local? We are on the local anchor. Let me move around. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bow. But yeah, hello Kari Hop and hello Belizzy. Bow. Bow. I have tracking issues now. My trackers don't wanna. Maybe if I face to the other direction. Maybe if I face into this direction in my play space, maybe it wants to work better because this is the direction where my PC is and my dongles are. So maybe it likes it better. I don't know. It might not like it better, but maybe it does. And let me actually turn myself in the game to this direction, so I have the nice background still. Baulikka is in the front now. Bow. Do a flip. That usually fixes the tracking. Bow. Bow. I'll just go like, everybody do their flop. Bonk. Bow. How does the do the flop guy do it? He just goes like, everybody do the flop, bonk. He jumps in the air and like does a little funny wiggles with the arms and legs. It looks so silly. It's the old ASDF movie meme. Ball. I wish I had flux pose already. Flux pose is so much better than lighthouse tracking. Ball. First in I did when I got running was rally start in first gear and resulted in a broken drive. Oh no. Bow. Yeah. Bow, bow. Bow. I need to write out. My end time is 17 o'clock on the dot, so I need to find quickly someone to write about. Who should it be? Who should it be about? Let's do Naomi Mo. Could we do Naomi Mo? I think we maybe could. Wow, to do some dancing in VR, I think. Yeah. Let's write Naomi Mo. Wow. Copy. Yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna create right here. I'll just say my ending things and I'll write out because it's like really close to my ending time. So someone might like go in here because when I end. I have a note on the door which tells people when I end. So someone might enter after the time. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end now. I'm gonna say bye bye to the YouTube beans. Can you play song for me? No, I'm not gonna play. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna play song now. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream now. So, oh my god. Ei ole vielä 5 kello. 5 vajaa. Et voi odottaa 5 minuuttia vai? Okay, well, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. Bye bye. And then after that, we raid on Twitch. If you wanna get on the raid, YouTube beans, you can go on Twitch and be on the raid. But bye bye YouTube beans.